right, it's time for the co-main event breakdown for UFC 228 in Dallas, Texas. Valentina Shevchenko will be challenging Nico Montano for the women's flyweight. That's 125 pounds. I know, it's new. I'm educating here. Guys, what goes down in this fight and goes and Dan. Bear in mind, these are some of the highest odds we've ever seen. So sell it to me if you think Montano's doing it. Otherwise, man, the odds makers, they're not even giving Montano much of a chance. She's the champ, for crying out loud. Valentina comes in at minus 1,700. Nico Montano is plus 900. Craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Goes?
I think those odds are crazy. I think she has a better chance than that. I think all she's ever done is proven people wrong. However, it's no slight against Nico. I just think whoever's on the other side of Valentina, it's a tough task, okay? Even if things go Nico's way and she gets Valentina down, it doesn't mean that she's going to be in this great spot where she's just going to own her. Juliana Pena showed that in her fight with Valentina Shevchenko, she was able to fight off of her back and submit her off of her back. So I just feel like there's more ways for Valentina to win this fight. I feel like it's an attack that comes from just about every angle. It's hard to overcome. Give me Valentina Shevchenko in this fight.
All right, how about you, Dan Tome?
It's tough. I mean, the lines are a little crazy for sure, but there's always a path, right? I mean, Nico Montano, she comes up through that Fit NHB crew, with Tom and Arlene Vaughn, good striking and MMA coaches there. She has good volume. She can fight from either stance. She's also a southpaw. Shevchenko hasn't fought very many fellow southpaws, but Montano, it seems like she needs wrestling to mix into her game, whether she's striking or grappling. She needs those takedowns to really get her game going, and I'm not sure she's going to get those against Shevchenko, who quietly really makes a lot of her money in the clinch. She's very strong there, has judo and Muay Thai background that kind of fuel that. But if you look at it, Montano, she could make the fight ugly, sure, maybe steal some rounds. I mean, Shevchenko, if there is a criticism on her, guys, it's that she's a counter fighter. Her volume's not always there. We've seen southpaw counter fighters, whether it's her or Stephen Thompson, fall behind in judges' scorecards if they get a little too complacent there. So there is a path, but, yeah, I'm going with Shevchenko here.
Yeah, and with both of them, we've also seen them have subsequent fights where they still haven't learned from the mistake of being too patient. But look, guys, I like to shoot you guys straight. I don't like playing favorites or anything like that. I like to call it right down the middle. I'm as objective as they get. Where'd that come from?
What's that
I don't know where that came from. But, no, honestly, look, I think Shevchenko's just too dynamic in everything she does. She's been bred to do this. She's been doing this since the age of 5. And much respect to Montano's run on Tough. I thought it was amazing. Every single time she was getting doubted and looked over. What was she, like the 13th or 14th seed?
Yeah.
And in she comes and wins the world title. But I think Shevchenko's just too experienced in these high-level fights, especially in the UFC. I like her, and I think she finally will learn from being patient in some of those other opportunities, and I think she's going to go out there and put it on her, and I think she's going to finish her and show why she's minus 1,700. Yes, Shevchenko is naturalized resident of Peru. Maybe not a resident. She hasn't been living there as longer, but she did become a legal resident of Peru, and she flies the Peruvian flag. And I'll come clean. Our mom's from Peru, so
Sorry.
but that's not the reason why we're picking her. I just think she's the better fighter. So there you have it. There's our co-main event breakdown brought to you by the MMA Junkie radio team. Tune in on Saturday, UFC 228 in Dallas, Texas, and keep it locked all week on MMAjunkie.com.